Hi everyone, and welcome back to my hologram here, to my platform, to my portal of ascension in the month of November of 2023. And as usual, right, so many again changes are happening or transpiring, like the shift in consciousness. I mean, it's amplified, and it's monumental. Okay, it's and all these new dimensions coming in, and yeah, because of the cosmic energies, right, we're being inundated with cosmary frequencies, guys. The Holy Mother, Divine Mother, the Cosmic Mother is coming online, and at the same time we are purging ourselves from all the shadow, right? I mean, all these glitches in matrix, right? And I deal with the military, the entire red trident, right? The tower bubble, that's all collapsing, and it's not easy because so many people are also holding to their old kind of way of living, right? Whatever is comfy, right? For the black magicians and for the Illuminati. I mean, for the was it the DARPA? All these kind of. What is it, the military operations, right? They're holding on the negative aliens, right, with their agendas. They're holding on to their plan of transhumanism, transgenderism. They want to rule, they want to control, they want to manipulate, they want to like enslave humanity and all this stuff. So this is not easy for anybody, right? But at the same time, God is God, love is love, love conquers all. And we are restoring the cosmic order, divine order here, and we're bringing the Emerald Covenant back online, guys. Have you studied the Emerald Covenant? So I went to Ko-Fi, and so you can read what the Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant is all about. Okay. I also mentioned the alien, the hybrid Anunnaki, the elite, the power elite. I wrote also, there was another post that I put on ko-fi.com, okay? And so, to me, the education is very important because, I talk holographically, and lots of things, that I experienced through the teachings or newsletters of Lisa Renee helped me to bring these things together, and I could start expressing it on that physical plane, through language, through English, because I couldn't even describe what happened to me, and where's the platform for me to either heal myself from all that, or understand that we're dealing with aliens, and this is just a hologram we live in, right? We're in the phantom matrix, all these inversions, and people, we're all running based on mathematics, right? Here with so many people have all these possessions, right? And we're here in this kind of downward spiral of finite matrix, okay, instead of being connected to our eternal lotuses. I mean, fortunately, my background, yoga, Ayurveda, and I have connection to Solar Rishi. We're actually the column of light shining bright. This is what we are, guys, so. And we've been attacked, and I know all this initiation. I don't have the picture, but I was initiated to be a Marine, or to be whether it's the super soldier, assassin, or all these sex games happening. So I know I really know what I'm talking about, and I enter their world through all this AI initiation, being a Marine, or Mason 33rd degree. So, and then if they cannot control you, right, they need to get rid of you. So the whole Man in Black, but the DARPA definitely is behind it. But the Ashtar Galactic Command, there's already technology where we can they were transporting me a new hologram, new hyperspace hologram, or a new body, or new nanobots, nanotechnology. I mean, this is a very complex situation, very difficult to express, even for me to understand. It's been now 10 years, right? And I'm just kind of diving deeper into it, and trying to find the meaning. And, this is an assignment, and I was trained for that, and I volunteered. And, we are part of the Ascension. These were the Guardians, right? We're the... Crystal Star was the Crystal Star Guardians, guys, here. So we are bringing peace to this planet, right? Because we've been infiltrated by AI, by the Archons, by the Chimera group, by the Orion race, and the hybrid Anunnaki, right? the red trident and with their agendas, right? So that's why we're exposing all that. It's not easy, okay? So this is for you guys being in that energy of love, unconditional love, right? Or you can wear some of the colors. Invocation of the violet flame, very important. I'm a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. Very important to center yourself in your heart, right? The Holy Mother, Divine Mother, all these energies are coming online, right? I'm on a path of mystical rose, Rosa Mystica, okay? So we're the mystics here, and we're helping with this whole transition, with the transformation, with ascension, with liberation of this planet, right? And also liberating ourselves from the mind control, and how the teachings from Madame Blavatsky and you know, from those other mystics and the sacred geometry, how that was perverted and reversed and stolen from the solar rishi, with this whole swastika, with this whole Nazi Gestapo, and this whole world propaganda and the proxy wars with proxy Israel, right? So we talk about it. This is not easy, so only take what resonates with you and leave the rest, right? If something triggers you, that's something to address, and that's why meditation, right? And I have the Galactic Project from the Ashtar command, right? From Andromeda for DARPA, and for my soul group for veterans who ended up in military in MC, MIC, in those terroristic organizations, right? And they ended up in electrostatic bodies, and so they need to rehabilitate, right? Their hologram, their DNA, they need to be deprogrammed. Their subconsciousness needs to be rewired from all this gorilla programming. And you know, I talk about the holographic inserts and implants, right? That was the crucifixion implant, the crown of thorns, the Zeta seals, the 666 Templar seal, and of course the reptilian tailbone, right? Siphoning energy from your kundalini. So that was the metronic reversal. That this is what happens, guys, you know. So instead of being the column of light shining bright, so this is the Belial Sun, the Anunnaki agenda. Again, I posted pretty much most of it on Ko-Fi, so you can read about that, okay? How they're competing with those Black Sun entities. So the Black Sun operations, you know, and we talk about all these implants, right? So all these identified implants, I think I was even writing about this as well. This is a huge, big operation that, you know, now we're exposing, okay, the corruption in the military bases of world civilization, especially Moon, Mars, right, Saturn, you know, Pluto, even Jupiter, and so on. There is actually AI. They can control you through addiction, right? So there is also addiction pathology, and it's all manipulated through AI. And you know, there are even the machine guns. The AI runs through it when it detects that so-called the soldier, or you know, the terrorist is not doing I guess enough. The machine gun takes over. Okay, so there's all these documents, guys. There's all these footages, all these videos. People are talking about it, right? Even back in 2018, I know that there was this like a seminar, and you know, doctor, you know, in the military, he was talking about the CRISPR technology that can insert false memory into your DNA. So this is nothing new under the sun with the nanobus, the nanotechnology. And again, remember, we are silent frequency vibration. Some of us, we are ancient. You know, we came here with this whole, you know, we're exposing, right? We helped with the Ascension, and we're also resurrecting the timelines of Lemuria and Atlantis, right? Through the 5D protocol from, you know, the telos, right? The protocol to the 5th dimension, right? The Mount Shasta, California. There is, you know, portal to the inner earth, and so on. So you guys start being familiar with all these things, right? I talk about, very important, the sound, like listening to solfeggio tones, like healing music, right? I'm all about healing and teaching and just resurrecting your consciousness, your energies, command your space, claim your power back, right? And just start remembering who you truly are, because the energies of Cosmic Mother, Holy Mother, is here online, right? I talk about also the diet, right? Very important. So we're learning our lessons and the balancing karma through nutrition, right? So for me, I mean, you know, because I had all these implants and I ended up in electrostatic bodies, right? The finite energy, and again, through diet, through nutrition, through yoga, through Ayurveda, I am back online and now teaching, because there's no teachings for that, for those military, for those veterans there, and you know, for those who were part of the dark fleet and these terroristic organizations, right? There is no rehabilitation. You know, people go to VA, but you know, we are multidimensional. This is for galactic warriors. This is for my soul group star seeds, you know, empaths, sensitives, and you know, for whistleblowers and so on. So okay, and what else? So we are here to restoring the peace, of course, the peace through love, loving yourself, right? Doing the inner work in Ascension, right? And so we are resurrecting the Diamond Sun DNA, right? Through the Trinity structure, cosmic Trinity of creation, right? Holy Father, Holy Mother, and the Holy Son, okay? And, you know, do you see here the freedom comes through being finally free, emotionally, mentally, here spiritually, right? So this is the sovereignty where our entire our chakra system, right, where the column of light shining bright, where is full of light, and we feel our multidimensionality. We are omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient, right? And here's another very wonderful diagrams, guys. So we who are the star seeds here and the part of the guardian group, the crystal star family, right? This is the inner world that we operate from the 9th dimension, 13th dimension. There's the mother arc portal, right, with all this healing happening. So, you know, we work in those golden energies. But for here, humanity, those who are choosing ascension, who are awakening, right? Here, guys, all about tuning in to walk in these energies of 5D, because the original design was 5-star divine luminous human beings having a potential to 12 dimension, right? 12 dimension. Let me see, tree of life, right? Do you guys study that? Study the Katara grid. This is how the consciousness moved through. So we were stuck in 1, 2, 3, right? This whole money, sex, and power, abuse of that through the technology, right? All these running reversals and so on. The fourth chakra, that's your heart, but you know, we've been unfortunately infiltrated through the astral plane, right? So through the Anunnaki, right? They're in Moon, Mars, and so on. So that you have the lower 40, higher 40. So that's why working on the shadow, transformation of the shadow, we can do some chanting, japa mantra meditation. I'm connected to the solar rishi, of course, goddess Kali and Shiva, and so on, Shiva Shakti. Okay, so start opening your throat chakra, very important, and speaking your truth with loving kindness. And here, opening your third eye, pineal gland, right? So we talk about the diet and everything. So you know, being even vegan, vegetarian, and invocation of the Vata flame. This is already your planetary logos, guys. So this is your 7D. This is how you can override the Anunnaki structure, right? Japa mantra meditation, listening to solfeggio tones, 12D shielding. Let me see. Do I have that? Because yeah, the Merkaba. So what they were doing, the Nazis, you know, the Gestapo, the Kabbalah, the Illuminati, I know those are broken individuals. They themselves experience horrible abuse and violence. So there's another faction to that. But you know, we are resurrecting the Star of David, right? This is Merkaba, the 12D shielding. The protection is very important. This is the platinum ray, right, of the 12 dimension, guys. So you can resurrect that, the 12D building shield technique, Lisa Renee, or on my website yanakalai.com, right? So you know, very important to also, you know, understand, you know, the ascension mechanics, right? When I talk about right, so we were stuck here in this 3D matrix, right? The duality was negatively polarized. So this is what we're going, the 5D, the earth. The energies are already here, right? And through the inner work, transformational work, you're also implementing the Vata flame. That's your already 6 and 7 chakra. Okay, 5 out of 6. Those are Syrians here. 7, right? Those are Arcturians here. 8, this is the Orion. So, and 9, this is the Andromeda. And so we are working with the energies of course, of the avatar Christ. So somebody was asking how, you know, the Christos avatar, the Diamond Sun avatar, is all about working with energies, going deep within, right? It's Guardian Ascension protocol, guys. You can be empowered and inspired by that, right? It's all about raising your frequency vibration to become the Diamond Sun avatar, right? And this is the Rishi consciousness, right? The triad here. This is the royal houses of Lyra with all these genetics and the cosmic race of creation that created, you know, the human race. And here there was first on planet Gaia, then Tara, and then of course we ended up here on planet Earth, okay, the prison planet, unfortunately. So ascension mechanics, very important to understand that, guys. So once you transmute your shadow, the ego, right, the reptilian consciousness, okay. So you know, here the negative personality and so on, right? Such as Sai Baba talks about, you know, man minus ego equals God, right? This is how you then transcend. You know, you raise your frequency vibration, you're the soul, right? This is your oversoul here, and this is your avatar self, your Christ itself, right? You're the column of light shining bright through the Trinity structure, and you know, through the Rishi consciousness. You know, the soul Rishi, those are the cosmic founder races, cosmic Christos founder races, dragons, kings and queens, okay? And so they're holding the 12D, and of course we have the pre-matter. This is the mother arc, right? Then you have the gold order, and then the amethyst order, very important. Remember the Cabal, the Illuminati, they reversed the 7D chakra dimension through the crucifixion implant. So, and with the violent religion, right? So the conquerant divine, the archonic deception. So that needs to be purged, and we are purging all that. Unfortunately, it's also happening through all these wars and, you know, all these Holocaust and genocide, guys, the massacre. Again, what are you choosing? Because so many, because we are repeating the cycle of this Saturnian, of the Cabal, right? So are we on the ascension timeline, or we're on the descension timeline, right? And again, you can study that, right? And so we have to connect to our Christos cosmic families, okay? Yahshua, Mother Mary, Magdalene, you know, even Akhenaten was a Christic being, and those Luciferian, right? He was murdered because he wanted a peace treaty with them back in Egypt. I think I mentioned that it's on my Ko-Fi, the forgotten Egyptian history, the invasion of Egypt and so on. And then they made him as a, you know, as the leader of their secret societies for the hybrid Illuminati, right? So there is so much schism, there's so much misunderstanding, and that's why the galactics, we are here, the star seeds, because this is the cosmic galactic history that is transpiring here on this planet. And so we're helping humanity with the ascension, with the transition, right? So the ascension is guaranteed, but you know, it happens through your inner self, if doing the inner work. So know yourself and be free, right? The kingdom, I mean, the answer to your questions are within you. So yoga, meditation, chanting, japa mantra meditation, listening to solfeggio tones, healing music, PTSD, time to heal, right? And aligning yourself with the law of one. We have the manifestation protocol. Those are the teachings, or whatever channeled by Marina Jacobi through those hybrids, right? Very important to understand the quantum structure, because we're going quantum. We're dealing with those black magicians, the DARPA, right? The Red Trident. They have a spacecraft. They have a wormhole technology. They have a time travel technology. And here we're driving our car, right? You need your gas or diesel, and this is not decent here. This is not fun anymore. Because this is not okay. We are supposed to, you know, have floating cities, crystalline cities, but just like I showed you guys last time, right? And so the Holy Mother, the energies of the Holy Mother, the crystalline waters within your heart, within your DNA, it's all resurrecting, because so many people have ascension symptoms, and so many people, they're dropping their bodies, and it's very dramatic, right? I know in Georgia they start chipping even children, right? And there is like a narrative behind it. So please understand or study the agenda of those negative aliens, study the mechanics of the ascension, right? We're resurrecting, these energy, the portals of ascension, right? We have the 1111 portal and so on. We had the what is it? Oh, yesterday there was the Thanksgiving, right? It was beautiful. I mean, just incredible sky. I know it includes AI, but the crystalline energy on the beach, on the sand, people smiling, greeting, saying happy birthday. The day before, right? I just woke up and I just kind of felt the red trident just kind of disassembled, right? The Tower of Babel disassembled, and it just that's the 60 years anniversary of assassination of JFK. So this is all coming online. Who was behind it? What was this all about, right? This cannot be allowed, because these guys, I mean, in those rogue aliens, I mean, and there are so many humans working for them. There is military faction behind it as well, right, in human form. So this, we cannot allow anymore, the abuse and misuse of highly advanced technology. That's why we have the New Earth jurisdiction, right? Is all going to galactic military tribunals and so on, and we have to stop all that. Okay, this whole war, all these proxy wars with the proxy Israel and so on, this is not allowed. So this needs to come into stop, halt, and that's why we're here at the Ashtar Galactic Command, and it's a process, guys. It is not an easy transition. So everybody's, like I said, is responsible, doing your inner work, transformational work, trusting yourself. Also, we are entering actually the galactic solar calendar, because we've been here influenced by the lunar forces, the lunar calendar, and all in only 12 zodiacs. So we are going back to 13 zodiacs and so on. So now we're actually entering the sign of, I think, Scorpio, and then there is Ophiuchus, I think, and then there is then there's Sagittarius and Capricorn. Anyway, so there's there's a galactic calendar, again, Ascension glossary. You can Google that. So those who resonate with it, because it takes time. It's lots of rewiring and lots of re-education and like remembering our true divine history. So lots of inner work needs to happen in order to start feeling, right? Either those cosmic energies start feeling the shift and the change, right? That is happening, is right here in front of us. So, and yeah, we're doing it. Okay, so what else, guys, I wanted to show you? So there's so many things happening, transpiring, okay, and it's the whole reptilian invasion, guys. So the Anunnaki, please study the materials, study how we were unplugged from our etheric DNA and how they just were making slaves out of us, but that's who we are not, right? And the matrix, the financial system, and the whole, also the military, the science, right, the entertainment industry, I mean the school, right, the education, the academia, everything is collapsing because it was based on wrong structure or wrong teaching, wrong education, wrong symbology, right? All these inversion, perversions, and so on, and it was all demonized, right? And all this Satanism, Luciferianism, and perversion in sexuality, right? But here, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, I mean, we were Tara. There was Tara and Gaia, where each of us are supposed to meet our partner, right? We call it the twin flame or genetic equal, right? And so this is kind of what is happening also in my aura, in my energy field, right? And so I have a project for the military, for those guys. So we'll see what happens, how everything goes, how everything unfolds. This is not easy, right? Because from these beautiful souls, they like I said, ended up in these Metatronic reversals, and they were part of the cabal. You can see them in White House, right? Or they're part of the elite and terroristic organization, and wreaking havoc in the entire atmosphere and in this globe, right? So so the rehabilitation for them is important. And you know, the, like I said, the military, the Marines, because I have children with them, right? So I'm bringing everything to divine order, divine justice, cosmic, you know, that's the cosmic order here, and see how everything goes. And yeah, because I need to reconnect, reunite with my children, and with my soul group. So we have a mission, right? So, and yeah, that needs to be done. Anyway, so the AI, I talk about the AI timelines, right? And the ascension vehicle, guys. So we are ascending, doing the transmutational work, very important. Yeah, all because they are even controlling their addiction, all this pathology, all this network implant administration. That's all going to divine justice. But there are remedies, of course. There are remedies, the energy work, transformational work, because we need to free ourselves from these transdimensional parasites, right? And we need to free humanity from this insidious, negative, alien agenda enslavement matrix. So let's do some chanting. Let's do some japa mantra meditation, right? Invocation of the violet flame. I also wanted to mention this Alice Bailey, because they desecrated the teachings of Alice Bailey. They plugged in Aleister Crowley instead of Alice Bailey and Madame Blavatsky, and they totally desecrated the symbol in Hinduism, right? It means abundance and peace, and they, the Nazis, kind of put it into their agenda, and they desecrated that symbol. So this is not okay either. And so let me see where I see Madame Blavatsky, and so let's do some here healing, right? Of course, with Yeshua, right? He's helping us, the threefold founder flame, right? We have the, do you see that? So the colors, the threefold founder flame of loving kindness here, of that this is your power, right? The golden energies, actually, or purified energies of ascension. That's the ascension flame of purification and immortality. This is all coming from the inner earth, guys. So understand the true teachings of the ascended ones, not that's the cabal, that's the inverted version of Satanists and Luciferians. Okay, so we have the great invocation here. So Alice Bailey, very important, that the ascension happening through humanity. So from the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of man. Let light descend on earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. May Christ return to earth. From the center where the will of God is known, let purpose guide the little wills of men, the purpose which the masters know and serve. From the center which we call the race of men, let the plan of love and light work out. May it seal the door where evil dwells. Let light and love and power restore the plan on earth. So this is the above invocation or prayer. It does not belong to any person or group, but to all humanity. The beauty and the strength of this invocation lies in the simplicity and in its expression of certain central truth, which all men innately and normally accept, the truth of the existence of a basic intelligence to whom we vaguely give the name of God, the truth that behind all outer seeming, the motivating power of the universe is love, right? So we need to detach from this external material world and connect to our heart to feel the truth. The truth that great individuality came to earth, called by Christian the Christ, who embodies that love, so that we could understand the truth that both love and intelligence, the divine intelligence, right, are effects of what is called the will of God. And finally, the self-evident truth that only through humanity itself can the divine plan work out. And so it is. Amen. Okay. So I showed you all these teachings, right? The secret government. that's the what is it? That's the secret world government, you know, from Helena Rorik, right? Very important for the new Earth leaders. So you can maybe I take a time and I start writing things down so I can put it in some kind of guidebook as well. Very important to understand that. This beautiful books from Scott Lemire, you know, we're going back home to the ancient ones, right? So these are our ETs, benevolent ETs helping us, right, to finally, you know, conquer, or we have to, well, override the consciousness of those negative ones, right? They abuse highly advanced technology and they wanted to take over the entire Earth, the planet, even the solar system, and the matrix, okay? So we're dealing with that. And of course, for me, home is the Himalaya, is the Shambala, okay? Those are the sacred mountains, and like we're the bridge, right? We are, you know, helping like with the ascension, right? So, you know, the old timelines, it's collapsing, and just we're the platform here, you know, we're holding the energies of ascension, the highest timelines for ascension, helping with the transition, with the liberation, with the evolution, with the advancement to the next octave, harmonic universe number 2, soul connection, consciousness expansion. So let's do some chanting. Okay, japa mantra meditation. Remember, that's my passion. This is what I really love to do. And, you know, saying no to being some assassin or Israeli asset. And this is what now the karma, right? What goes around comes around. So that's why I am coming with a project, with a DARPA, or for the Marines, or for the Cabal, for the Illuminati, because what goes around comes around. Now it's time for them to see the consequences of their actions, right? And start doing all this correction, right? They have to, you know, heal, and they have to repair everything. So we're bringing again the hologram of Perestroika, just like Mikhail Gorbachev and Ronald Reagan was talking about. And you know, so many also beautiful things happening and transpiring in Russia, right? And so this whole Cold War between United States corporation with the Constitution being suspended, and you know, the Soviet Union, the whole Bolshevism, right? I mean, they were all trained in Switzerland, the Cabal. This whole Cabal faction had nothing to do really with the true history, because very advanced scientists, whether from Russia, whether from USA, were working on all kinds of stuff in Mars, right? And then they were told that the earth exploded, okay? So you know, understanding really the exopolitics, the agenda of those negative aliens, start remembering who you truly are and being divinely guided. This is America. We're resurrecting the energies, right, of true freedom, of true America. The energies of the constitutions of 1776 is under the law of one, the Emerald Order, Emerald Covenant, right? Loving co-creation with the divine, with free will, under the law of one. So let's do some chanting. And so we are the violet flame in action, right? I am the violet flame in action in me now. I am the violet flame to light alone about. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God shining every hour. I am the violet flame blazing like a sun. I am God's sacred power freeing everyone. So the spine is straight, guys. I mean, find comfortable position, right? I usually go within. I kind of organize myself, just, you know, making sure that there's, I'm like the column of light shining bright. I go in the middle of the brain where your pineal gland resides. Very important, guys. You know, your third eye, right? Very important to protect these energies, the lymphatic system, the thalamus, hypothalamus, because what happened to me with the Nazi Neuralink, right, and all these hybridization and how I was desecrated, right? They pollute your third eye, the entire skull, right? They just turn everything into darkness and black magic. So that needs to be also resurrected and re-energized. I do the bija mantras, right? Resurrecting the chakra column, everything. So let's go ahead and focus, okay? I usually, when I meditate, my tongue touches the upper palate, very important, and that's the circuitry start being activated, right? So you can actually touch here, that's this area, and of course the back of the neck, you know, occipital lobe, and here your third eye, right? So start feeling your circuitry, very important, you know, because the flow energy, needs to start happening so you can detox, you can re-energize, right? And exit the electrostatic kind of 3D matrix nonsense consciousness, okay? Of the very vicious aliens. So, and let's chant. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of violet fire. I am the purity purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of wildfire. I am the purity God desires. So sink even deeper into your heart. Just feel the energies of transformation, transmutation, of freedom, of moksha, of liberation, of mercy and forgiveness. This is the way to exit the matrix. When we are transforming, transmuting our shadow, our karma, doing the inner work, transformational work, simply, humbly. And walking with Christ in those energies of love and faith and trust and grace and gratitude, having compassion. Everything that happened to us, everything that is transpiring, we're the compassionate witness, right? We're observing, we're watching, because we are the consciousness, we're the bliss, we're all that is, right? This is how we connect to our higher self, through our sacred heart. That's already your 8th chakra, right? So you can do some tapping or emotional freedom techniques, guys. This is how you achieve the heightened or highest state of awareness, consciousness. And that's the upward spiral, the crystal spiral, the architecture, the crystalline consciousness, Christ consciousness. This is how we are ascending and being of service and making a difference. Many blessings and namaste. I'll talk to you next time.